You are now tuned in to Eclectic AI Weekly with your hosts Heath Nielsen and Zach Spencer. Brought to you by
Eclectic Gentleman.
Welcome to another episode, number 9. We made it. We made it to 9. It's Eclectic AI Weekly, the show where digital dreams and dad jokes coexist peacefully. My name's Zach.
I'm Heath.
And here we are. So before we dive into the show, we got to remind you where you can find every episode of Eclectic AI Weekly and a ton of other Eclectic Gentleman content. YouTube, X, Instagram, anywhere podcasts are hosted. We're on Spotify, we're on Apple Podcasts, we're on Overcast. You can like, subscribe, send us a message. We would absolutely love to hear from you, right?
Absolutely.
Wouldn't you love to just open up your phone and have a ton of comments in there and engagement? Even if you're like, you guys stink. Bring it. Bring the hate on. Eclectic AI Weekly, we're focused on tech. We're focused on artificial intelligence. But we also have another podcast, the Eclectic Gentleman podcast.
That's right.
And that's where we have long-form conversations with really interesting people, right? Who are some of the guests we've had?
PhD from NASA, Master Sailor. You're better at this list than I am.
I mean, we've even done an episode on location at a freaking farm that was older than the United States of America.
Yeah, it's one of the oldest places. It's amazing. It's they do weddings there now, but the farm was really amazing. Cold Saturday Farm.
It's one of our highest performing episodes.
Yes.
But as for the topic today, I got a question for you. If you go all the way back to 2004, do you remember iRobot, the world? Do you think we're already living in that world?
I think we're getting close to it.
We are.
I think we're going to get there before the movie was supposed to take place in 2035. I think we might get there faster.
Yes. So today we are going to unpack 10 technologies from the futuristic world in iRobot that are now reality or reality just around the corner. From humanoid robots like Tesla's Optimus to AI surveillance, self-driving cars, we'll explore what's here today and what might shape our future by the time we actually get to 2035. So get ready as we ask, are we living in the iRobot world? You know, one task an iRobot could do?
What's that?
It could remind everybody to get on the Eclectic AI Weekly poll and vote.
Smooth.
Hell, it might even answer the poll question itself. So coming up is everybody's chance to make their voice heard. But what we do to kick things off around here before we jump into our main topic, we are going to discuss what AI did for us this week. The AI wins of the week.
AI wins of the week. Let's hear from Zach and Heath of the week. AI wins of the week. AI wins of the week. Let's hear from Zach and Heath.
Boom. What have you been doing lately in the world of AI, Heath?
Well, I'm planning on building my own little robots with my 3D printer now.
Oh.
I just got a new kit from Bamboo Labs.
Yeah?
It's in my drawer in the other room.
You're building robots.
I'm going to build some robots, and I'm going to try to figure out how to get them to fight each other.
Oh,
and just
wow.
watch.
What was that show that had the robots fighting? Do you remember that show?
No, there's a couple. It's still a thing. It's a big deal.
I would be
Robot
into that.
Wars.
Robot Wars.
I don't think that's the name of the show you're thinking of, but they destroy each other. Killer bots.
Killer bots.
Mine's going to be a little less dramatic. It'll be like them warring over getting a ball into a net or something like that.
I saw a video on X of an actual robot soccer game. All the players on the field are robots. They're not very good, but it just...
Yet.
It's going to get to the point where I could see humanity watching robot events. It would be pretty cool. I have really this week been working on refining my workflow for this podcast. So
It shows.
I've been using ChatGPT and Grok in conjunction with one another. And I just have them both open at the same time and are bouncing back and forth. I'm creating an image in ChatGPT, and then I'm sending it over to Grok to animate the image through Grok Imagine. That's where you see like some of these new graphics that I came up with. They're
pretty
workflow.
Amazing.
Thank you. It was just clicking with me the other night. I was up way late doing that.
Night owl.
Yeah, night owl. So in 2004, iRobot showed us robots running our lives. And guess what? A lot of it is here and it's wild. So we can jump right into it here. The NS5, that's what those robots were called. They had Positronic brains. I'm not sure what that means. But all these robots in iRobot are governed by the 3 laws. And then there was Vicky, the central AI that ran the whole show. Kind of like
centralized control unit.
So I've compiled a list of 10 technologies that were in the movie that are here now. Number 1, humanoid robots. What do you think?
I think it's a lot closer than people imagine.
And who's going to do it first?
Well, it's going to be Tesla. They're the most embodied AI, largest embodied AI company on the planet. I don't think anybody else is even close to where they're at.
Yeah. They're really...
It's kind of like Waymo versus Robotaxi.
He's really going to scale these things up. These things are going to be working in factories.
They're already working in his factory.
Yeah.
They're doing very mundane things, but they're learning.
Didn't he just redo them all? They've got a new version or something.
He does he iterates so fast. They're building it themselves.
They're building it. And then soon
they've got robots building other robots.
Yeah. Which makes sense.
Yeah.
You could just build an endless amount of robots.
Yeah.
And people are going to have these things in their house.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I don't really like mowing my yard.
Oh, I hate mowing my damn yard.
It doesn't seem like that's the truth because I actually do enjoy it to some degree, but it's about the finished product more than it is about getting out there and sweating and getting a bug bites and it'll be much funner to wake up every morning and it's been mowed in the middle of the night because they can be quiet too.
Yeah. And you could go to the grocery store and when you come back, the grass is cut.
Yep.
Do you think people are going to it'll
be hard to keep them busy.
It will, but what do you think people are going to do with all this extra time that they have?
Stupid shit.
Yeah, people are going to watch even more Netflix than they already watch.
Well, some people will just spend all their time keeping the robot building stuff for them. Some people will use it to get more freedom and get away from the house more.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do positive.
But I think
things.
he's right. I think Elon is right. I think everybody's going to want to have their own little robot buddy.
100%.
Like when you go out for a hike, you just take a robot with, instead of you carrying your backpack, it'll carry it for you.
Oh, man, that would be awesome. Light me a cigarette. All right, so that's number 1, robots.
In fact, one of my favorite comic books when I was a kid was this guy who was a forest ranger, and he had two robots that went out with him.
What was it called?
I can't remember. I wish I could remember it. You're going to have to help me. You're a comic book fan. You're going to have to help me try to find it.
We will find what that comic book is.
He used them to put out forest fires and stuff, too.
Really?
Yep. This is when I was a kid. So it's an old...
Was it like a DC Comics? Like regular comic
I wish
book?
I knew anything about... I can remember the images, but maybe Imagine can help me get it out of my head so that we can do a search for that comic book based on what I remember.
Yeah, I'm sure if you type that into Grok, it would at least get you close. And that, having an AI assistant, that's another thing that iRobot predicted, is an assistant that's AI that helps you solve tasks like that. Help me remember my favorite comic book from when I was a kid. So that was in the movie. We know we're living that right now. Number 3, autonomous vehicles. It's been a big year for autonomous vehicles, has it not?
It has.
There's a really cool scene in iRobot where Will Smith takes control of the car, and the woman that's with him is like,
Sandra Bullock. Bullock? Yeah, I think that's who it is.
no,
No?
it's definitely not Sandra Bullock.
No?
She's in Demolition Man.
That's right.
So, which is kind of like in the same vein. There's autonomous vehicles
Yeah,
in
and
that.
she says the same thing to him. You can't take control of the car.
Yeah,
Let it
she
drive
was-
itself.
Yeah, she was like, "You're actually going to drive yourself?" Because
Yeah.
he hits the button and the steering wheel comes out.
Do you know who the actress is in iRobot? I meant to rewatch it before the show.
No, she's very pretty, but I don't like. It's kind of the person I feel like I've seen.
She looks
somewhere,
similar,
but-
doesn't she?
Yeah, yep. To Sandra Bullock.
Yeah. You know, we have the tools.
We do have
I
the
can
tools.
look it up. I'll look it up while you keep talking here.
So we got Waymo, we got Cybercab / Robotaxi. I mean, this thing is here. It's growing. It seems like it's growing exponentially. They just launched Cybercab in San Francisco. So, yeah, number 3. That's another check mark. Number 4 is a voice-controlled home system. So Spooner's apartment, he had everything worked out where he could say, turn the lights on, do this, adjust the thermostat. And we've got that one. By 2027, they're expecting AI agents to be actually, before you ask for it, they're going to predict what you want. You're going to have an artificial intelligence running your house for you.
Elon just predicted, didn't predict. He just posted something really recently that said that Grok is the number 1 prediction AI. And they're going to come out with an analysis tool that's free that you can use to predict your finances.
Predict, really?
It's coming out soon.
Coming out soon. So yeah, smart homes, number 4. Number 5, AI surveillance. AI-driven cameras with facial recognition are in the movie. They track all public spaces. I feel like, I don't know what the statistic is, but when we go out, we're probably captured on video hundreds of times a day. Driving down the street, there are literally cameras everywhere.
Everywhere. It's really getting quite scary.
It is. There's a little bit of an ethical debate going on there, especially
the opportunity for abuse. You know, the government always uses it, takes everything and abuses it eventually. So
they do. Number 6, robotic labor. So Amazon's got robots in the warehouse right now. You mentioned Tesla; they got robots doing tasks.
They got robotic baristas.
Yeah, they do the barista art.
They have an entire setup where from beginning to end you go up and order your coffee and it's all robotic.
That's pretty wild, man. Repetitive jobs like that, like making coffee. I mean, this is really where AI could dominate.
And they're talking about the guy who started Uber is talking about kitchens that are robotic from beginning to end.
That's pretty wild. You know what what task I would automate is editing this damn podcast.
Well, I know you're working on it.
Have a little buddy sitting there. I'm gonna go check in on him. How's it coming along?
But look at all that you're learning.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot, man. It gave me AI ethics and control. So just in that film, iRobot, they're debating AI safety. They're talking a lot about the 3 laws. So
Isaac Asimov.
this is coming, man.
It's here.
The government's going to get themselves involved with this in some
Oh, that's going
shape
to be
or form.
great.
Yep.
Because we know they're always so good at things.
Yeah. I'm sure they will F it up. But what do we say? 25 states already have AI structures in place and policies. It's coming hard and it's coming fast. AI-driven investigations is number 9. So
CSI AI. They're going to have another CSI series on TV. All right. I can see it coming already.
oh man, Just-
CSI AI.
taking all the evidence of a case and feeding it into a tool.
Isn't that the longest running TV series, NCIS?
Is it
Yeah, I think so.
longer than The Simpsons?
Oh, maybe not.
I think The Simpsons is up
Well,
there.
these are real people in it.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't think
There's
I've
like
ever,
over 13 seasons.
I don't think I've ever watched an episode of it.
That's amazing. Because
but-
it's been around a long time.
But if there's a mystery to be solved, I can honestly say I would trust and enlist Grok's help in helping me decipher what's going on and
Yeah, when you
figure out the
defeated
mystery.
RFK, JFK.
JFK, RFK.
It's hard to remember which FK you're talking about nowadays.
FK. And then number 10 I got is centralized AI systems. So cloud-based AI empowers enterprise systems. By 2035, interconnected AI networks could manage cities, risking overreach. So Viki. Viki stands for something. VIKI in iRobot. I can't think of what it stands for. I should probably have put that in the notes. So what do you think feels the most iRobot-esque out there today? I mean, it feels like it's pretty close to the world we're living in, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What are you most stoked about?
That's a tough question. I've wanted a robot lawnmower for a long time.
Yeah.
I never imagined it would be a humanoid using my mower, but that would mean that he could do a whole lot more than mow my yard. So
Oh, yeah.
I guess that's what it is. You know, like doing mundane stuff. That's what progress is really about. It's like giving you time to do other things. So, like driving a car. Like let's say you're going to go to Florida for vacation.
Yep.
And you get in the car at the end of the day of a long day's work, right? And you take your car down to Florida instead of flying.
Yeah.
Because you can get in the car and put the seat back and wake up halfway there after a full night's sleep.
It'd be amazing.
Right? And then you could have done, let's say if you're working remote, you could just work in the car on the way down there.
Yeah, that could be 2 whole work days.
Right. So you could get a whole bunch of work done while you're going to the next location.
You know what I thought was really cool in iRobot was the holographic, like when the dude was standing there talking to him, but it was just a hologram coming out of this little thing on the ground.
It's a little bit like Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
Except better holograms.
So like I had this immediate like idea in my head of like, what if there was a restaurant and you could go and you could pick from a menu of who you're going to dine with. So imagine being able to go on a date with Marilyn Monroe and talk to her about her career, talk to her about her life. They'd put some holographic food in front of her and you'd have dinner with Marilyn Monroe. How wild would that be?
Yeah, I just saw this guy teaching Marv, an alien, how to cook.
I watched that while you were on the phone. That's pretty damn funny. He's like, how I like my eggs. And he's like, oh, you better flip the bacon. It's been 4 minutes.
And
yeah.
Marv gets up and sits on the counter. He's like, get off my stuff. It's just an image.
Yeah. You just walk around your house all day with that little alien dude, Merv.
Merv.
Merv?
Yeah, MERV.
like Merv Griffin.
Yep.
What was that guy was using? Do you know what?
He was using a Apple Pro Vision, I think.
Okay. That'd be something. Cooking up some eggs with the Apple headset.
I think they're going to come out with version 2.
Yeah? You think it's
Yeah.
going to be smaller?
It needs to be smaller, and it needs to be less than a third the cost of the original one.
Yeah, what was that thing? Like $3,000?
$3,500.
Oof. I don't know.
It's really cool if you got the money,
Yeah.
but I think a lot of people who bought it don't use it
And you know that tech's just getting better
because
and
it's
better.
so huge.
And you got to carry around the processor pack and everything, don't you?
Yeah, it was like, what the hell were they thinking?
Yeah.
Gen 1 should have been like half that size.
Yeah. Yeah, some wild technology, man. Anyway,
I'm more closely thinking about buying the Meta glasses than I am a Vision Pro.
yeah. They would be cool because you'd always have...
Well, I think the next step is actually AR, not VR,
Yeah. Yeah.
where you can see things on top of reality.
Right. It would be like your drone screen where you see all the stats as you're flying.
In fact, I watched a little video on the Meta glasses where this guy, I think it was AI generated, where he gives the glasses to his grandfather who's starting to forget things.
Yep.
Because I haven't played piano in decades. He goes, just put these on, and it showed him which keys to hit.
Yeah.
And so it took away some of the forgetfulness.
Right.
And he already knew how to play the piano, so
The
he
muscle
just-
memory kicked in and...
Yeah. Which keys to hit became... It just pointed at the key for him.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So
Well, yeah.
that's AR.
That's AR.
Augmented reality.
Augmented reality.
But I think the robotaxi or self-driving cars is what I'm most excited about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Fantastic.
What about you? What are you most excited about?
Holographic Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that would be dope. You know what else I'm excited about?
The Eclectic AI Weekly poll.
It's time for this week's Eclectic AI Weekly Poll.
The Eclectic AI Weekly poll.
Find Eclectic Gentleman on the X platform to answer this week's question.
The Eclectic AI Weekly poll.
Thanks for being a part of the Eclectic Gentleman community.
All right. The Eclectic AI Weekly Poll. This is the most interactive portion of what we're doing here, where people can hop onto our X page, make their voice heard. Last week, we talked all about... do you like the title for last week? AI Goes to School, where we broke down all of AI and what's the current state of AI's use in education in that whole sector.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting what happens with that.
It will. That's a good episode. Some people should go listen to that one. And this week, the Eclectic Poll question is going to be surrounding what technology from iRobot that you're most excited about that it's here or that it's coming soon. So right when we post the episode, I then immediately, I don't even get up and pee. I immediately post the Eclectic AI Weekly Poll question. It's up for 7 days. So hop on X and make it happen. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much all I got.
Before you pee, it's a big graphic.
It is. So, next week, you can hop on wherever you're watching this, YouTube, X, whatever. You can hop on the same place, see next week's episode somewhere around the same time. Next week when we discuss embodied AI.
Embodied AI.
What is embodied AI?
It's AI that's actually moving around on its own.
That is
They
going to
have
be...
their own body. It may not be a humanoid. Like the robotaxi.
It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. So until next time, thanks for tuning in. And remember, while AI crunches the numbers, it's your imagination that crunches the possibilities. Peace.
Out.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Eclectic AI Weekly. Join us next time for more in the world of technology and AI. Click the link in the description to like, follow, and subscribe.
Eclectic Gentleman.